Hello and welcome, dear Gnostic Takeover community of wonderful, wonderful human beings. I titled this talk, "This is the End of the War." This is the end of the war. So, thankfully, my decoding skills are off the charts, and I can see much clearer now of what has happened. And already it's 22:20 as I say these words right now. Very interesting, isn't it? The more time I decode, the more confident I get. This is so when one is in alignment with the truth and with morality. The only thing that really protects you if you are a moral being. And the more time you give me, who has got the eagle archetypal energy fully anchored, I will just fly up into the sky. I use the storm, you see, the eagle. I use the storm that comes in, and what happened today was about the biggest storm you can imagine. Out of nowhere, out of the blue, a massive storm, and what does the eagle do? So now I can see even more now. And that's why I say this, as I'm speaking right now, this is the end of the war. And I say this, and it's 22:22. Because my reality is fully synchronized. No one is coming into my reality loop anymore. What the archontic force, the invaders, want is after the attack today to tumble down the frequencies and be like, oh, they came in and I'm so poor. Well, I don't do that. This is why, and I can openly say that and state that, it's my biggest strength. This is where 12 years of having to deal with depressions, where I was just at home. I never took psychotropic drugs, never. Always said no. I always did it with other methods. I always looked into different things that helped me, learning a lot along the way. And this is what is saving my ass right now. I can tell you. I can handle a lot. I'm mentally very strong and emotionally very strong. I am in full charge again now. Full authority. I know I am anchored in natural organic reality. This is where the information about gnosis is really important. The one thing they want you to do now is hide somewhere. That I leave the place I am at right now okay, and go to someone who can put me up for a while because it's really dangerous right now. No, it's not. Because I say so. The situation is not dangerous for me because I do not consent to what is a reality imposition. I'm just too fucking intelligent for these guys. I am the danger, you see? And I won't give that away for free. It is about the most precious thing that you can have in this reality is that you are the danger. If anyone would offer me anything for me to not be the danger anymore, I wouldn't even give it for 369 trillion euros. That's how precious it is to know I am the danger. That's in the words of the cook of Breaking Bad, about the only series that I watched, and I watched it 3 times because it was so fucking awesome. The cook. I am the cook. I am the one who killed Gus Fring, he says in that series. Yeah, I am the danger. And I don't give it back. I don't give it to anyone. If I'm the danger, that means that no one else can be the danger. Isn't that so? And you can bet everything that they hate me for knowing that. It's about the most precious thing. I am the danger. I'm going to say it again. I am the danger. I've got that fully anchored because I am the danger. So no one can be dangerous for me. And this is a frequency energy reality. So I'm staying right where I am because I am the danger. I would not sell that for anything. And you see, this archontic force is so deceptive that they want you to give the most precious gift, that you are the danger, to them for free, that they become the danger for free. I do not consent. I continue to be the danger because I stand for freedom. I stand for truth, and I stand for natural authority, and I am the natural authority in my life. I'm never giving that away. Never. And the only thing you can fall back to in a situation like it was, what was happening here today, unbelievable, is morality. In a situation like today, this is where it really pays off that you are a moral being. Oh my goodness. I was so happy today that I know that I'm doing everything to be a moral being. They tried to hack me today to take a chocolate biscuit and sort of thinking like, oh yeah, you can take one, it's okay. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting hacked here. And the path we're going is so narrow. I don't know what would have happened if I would have had that fucking biscuit. And you have to imagine that they wanted to take me, okay? They wanted to arrest me. without identifying, I said, I do not consent. Not identifying, they just ran all over me. Can you imagine? They just didn't give a fuck. I've got all of this on video also, so back the fuck off. Because I've got all of this as evidence. That stands up in front of court. That is my proof of claim, because I know how the court system works, which is why I am the danger. And they just full-blown trespass on me. I didn't give any consent. It's unbelievable. There's many details to this. I'm just going to stick with the basics, all right? But a gate opened as I was packing my stuff, okay? Because there's about 20 policemen in the house. Now, what the fuck are you going to do when they just stand there and, oh, you asked this amount of money? I'm like, I don't consent. I don't wear muzzles. And it's fucking ridiculous. I'm liable for my health, and I choose not to wear one. Simple. But see, no logic helps you in that situation. You're left with the bare bones. What are you going to do? I'm not going to run out and flee the situation. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? And the source opens a door. And suddenly I heard one of the policemen say that it's about 800 euros or so. And I'm like, what the fuck? 800 euros? Of course I can pay that, no problem. And they're like, and straight away the hack comes in, and someone's like, oh, we don't know if you can change that now. You've already said you're going with us. And I'm like, I can change it at any time I want. What's the problem? So went out and drew out some money, and I paid off the Matrix in the only way that the Matrix understands, and all they're there for is for profit. That's all they exist for, which is a means to an end anyway in a much larger machine. You know that following my videos here. However, specifically in that case, it's the money. They want money. So I gave them money, paid them off, and I'm free. So the way this works is chess moves. All right? So they made their move today. Now I talked about this with Liz already, so I'm going to make it public also. The only reason they were able to come in today is, first of all, the hack was coming from Cindy. You have to identify that. Obviously from the high priest, but he needs to use someone who's in the energy field of this group. That's why if anyone says something now, better have good intentions, because I'm coming for every agent, and my perception is as sharp as a sword can be. Don't play games with me now. So Cindy was the conduit. It works through trust. So I was already wary of Cindy. Okay? I was like, she wants us to use a lawyer? No, fuck that. Other things. I was already wary. And you see why you have to cut cords instantly? Yeah, that's why. And she had a voice message for Liz about half an hour before they even came, saying that I was going to be arrested because I don't wear a muzzle and blah, blah, blah. From Cindy, yeah, because This is how this works. They're witches. It's unbelievable. They are sick. Very dangerous they can be. But when you're a moral being like I am, it only works to a certain level. So the only way the hat could really anchor was not through me, was not through Liz. Okay, there's an energy connection with Cindy. I was already wary, so there was an influence there, but the main anchor point was through Leonie. And there was an energetic imbalance this whole time, which was difficult for me to say and speak about it, because then I looked like the idiot, okay, who's got something against children or something like that. But Wetiko was working a lot, creating loops always of trying to, yeah, it's just a difficult situation because no one should underestimate what happens with a child when you know that Liz stayed for more than a year in St. Corona, in a satanic temple. That does a lot. So yeah, that energetic distortion I paid off. That lesson, because I couldn't handle the situation properly and fix it, there was an energetic imbalance, and that's how Wetiko came in. Okay, there's no blaming for anyone. Not Liz, not Leonie, not me. I'm just saying and decoding things in the name of the truth. Because I have to. That's my very protection. And for that energetic imbalance, I paid off the matrix €757.50. And I told them to not bother with the receipt. And I especially don't give any fucking signature. No way. So I'm happy to pay so much. Because the attack is over, guys. Does that make sense? And I want to get your take on it. But I know that was their move on the chessboard. Go and take a look again at the Project Looking Glass with the two master chess players. Well, the Dark Force played their chess move today, and again they wanted to go for the whole thing because they're greedy, wanting to isolate me again. And they actually told Liz when I was gone. I went with the police car, with the policeman, drew out the money, paid them off, paid off the matrix basically, and I said, I'm not going home with you in your police car. I'm walking home. I don't trust you. How the fuck should I trust you? While I was gone, okay, because I told Liz, please drive after us. I don't know what they're going to do with me. Drive after them. And they wanted to prevent Liz from driving behind them. So I said, Liz, come. So Liz got in the car eventually, drove down, and I was already gone from there. I drew out the money, quick business. I don't want anything to do with that. No fucking way. So she drives to the petrol station where I drew out the money and gave them, paid off the matrix. And I was gone already. And they continued bombarding Liz with, oh, you don't know who to trust now. And you better not trust Steve. And yeah, just basically wanting to split me and Liz. Yeah, because if I come back, it's game over. And this is why I'm anchoring this. This is why I'm saying this with absolute confidence. This now is the end of the war. Someone said on the Gnostic Takeover, and I deleted my comment on this because I didn't own the situation. I admit where I make mistakes, all right, where I'm reactive. And my inner child reacts. Someone commented on Cal Washington, "Oh, that's amazing. Maybe he's the man that can get Errol out." No, I'm going to establish this. The only man that can get Errol out is me, Stephen Wybrow, commander of the highest source. Because I've been trained and equipped for 12 to 13 years to do what I do now. And I have all the time in the world, because the Dark Force on the chessboard have just made their move. And the more time I have to decode, the more I see how much in trouble they are for it. So everyone here from the social services, everyone here from the police, you, Francie, because you're not allowed to make another move. That's how the rules of the game are, aren't they? As well as the judge, who only put together his opinion. Because that's not how law and order works. That you just put together a piece of paper as a judge and just do what you did and steal someone's child from them, which is their property. This is the language we speak. Eigentum in German. Property. Leonie is Liz's Eigentum. Property. This is how we speak. It is the highest law there is on this planet in the pyramidical structure of law. So what are you going to do as a man, judge? So now I have my time to make my move, because you don't have any energy connection on me, do you? So I'm allowed to make my move. Isn't that fair? Yeah, I think so. And I actually think that the universe has an order and a structure. It's pretty fair that they make their move and I make my move. The darkness makes their move and the light makes their move. And what happens when you flick the switch of the light? What happens to the darkness? Ooh, I think I know who has the upper hand. I think I know who's going to win this game. I think I know why I'm so confident that I say this is the end of the war. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, was I happy that I am innocent and moral today, because the source just opened up when I thought everything is lost. When I thought, how the fuck did I get into this situation? I normally have all angles covered. How the fuck did I get into this situation? And the reason I got into this situation is because we didn't deal with Wetiko in Leone. And she had far too many sweet stuff today when we weren't with her while we were trying to get Errol out. Unfortunately, Liz's mum is hacked and gave Leonie a lot of sweets, and when you would tell her, she would never ever understand you. More sweets than she ever has when she's with us. hardly ever has any sweets. And that's where the hack came through. And you pay massively. That's why no sweets, just nuts. And I'm going to be even more strict on that. Even stricter now, because I got the message. I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful. I was literally in a situation today where I thought, I'm not getting out of this, and where the fuck did I give my consent? And because the energetic imbalance in the group, me, Liz, and Leonie, which is the responsibility of me and Liz, okay, we share that. And that's why we speak with each other right now, to heal that. We are here to heal with each other and not blame each other. There is no one who's to blame here. We're responsible human beings. We clear the energy. Oh, but the energy imbalance and what was there, and I only had to pay them €757.50 for it. Oh, am I a happy man now, I tell you. Staring down that barrel that's empty, having 20 policemen inside your house that you didn't give consent to because they went to the guy who rents the place to us. They went to him and he gave the consent and opened up. Now, where the fuck did I give my consent? I was like, fuck. Maybe the natural order doesn't work how I think. And I was like, I'm fucked. What am I gonna do? And out of nowhere, I can pay them off. And so if anyone can help us financially, it would be really helpful, because I never ask. I just always do. And they make me look stupid. You see, you can't get error out. You can't get error out. Although the entire action that I do is so powerful, it blows the shit away from them. It blows them away. And then they make me look like an idiot in front of everyone. Oh, you can't get error out. Because I'm pulling the whole fucking control system down by getting error out. Please, can anyone get this? They've done this my entire life, made me look like an idiot, when the truth is I'm far too intelligent for them. And they trespass on my property, in our home. They trespass. They put a shock into us, want us to go down the frequencies where they can manipulate us again and come in again and attack again and take us out completely. And I'm speaking to you not even 3 hours after that happened. And I'm right back. Stronger than ever, more powerful than ever, more confident than ever. Because I have to own this situation. This is not only my responsibility that I have toward Liz and Leonie and Errol. This is the responsibility I have for all of humanity. It's the only way it works. As I explained with the toroidal field, the torus, the inner and the outer merge, the microcosm and the macrocosm. That's why I could pay off the matrix, because everything depends on it. Everything. Everything. And you can bet anything. There is not a being throughout the multiverses, throughout all dimensions, that can stop me in the position I'm in right now from making my move. There is no being throughout the multiverses and in all dimensions that can stop me. Because you know why? Because I am the danger, and because I am the authority here, authorized by the one and only highest source of all creation, and by earth. I speak in the name of the one and only truth. I have to tell you this because that is my very protection, and I know I'm not playing any fucking games. I'm not playing games. I'm winning games. I'm a winner. I'm victorious. I'm glorious. I am fully confident and convinced of what I'm doing. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I love myself. I know myself. There is no one throughout all creation that can stop me now. And when I make my move, it is going to be over. This is how important this is. All realities always reset at any moment. This is why you have to know the principles, that which no one knows. Goes back to the Hermetic principles, the principles of vibration. Nothing ever rests. Everything is always in constant fluctuation of energy. Everything is always becoming. Everything is always being born anew in every single moment. That is infinite. Because it's a moment in a split second, a second, a tenth of a second, a hundredth of a second. How much can I split this pen in half? Infinite. How much can I recreate this pen? Infinite. I immerse myself so deep into this understanding of reality because that makes it possible for Satan, the Wetiko, field of Wetiko, not to take me when I'm taking back this realm together with my human family, because without you, I wouldn't be able to speak with you from this place here if people wouldn't support me financially. And right now, it would be of great help if people can support us financially. I never ever impose anything, ever. I just ask for help when we need help. That's all I wanted to say today. I just want to let everyone know that I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't even have to shout anymore. That's gone. That's something I have done. I'm calm now because I know I'm in charge. And I know that my next move ends the war. Because I say it again, I am not at war. I might seem like a warrior, which I am, yeah, warrior for the truth. However, you do not have to defend the truth. The truth is like a lion. The truth can defend itself. They, the enemies of life, are at war with the truth, in whose name I am speaking. I am speaking in the name of the one and only truth. That is the overarching protection for me. No one is allowed to touch me. And I know this 100%. There is nothing that can tell me otherwise. I will never consent to evil. Ever, ever. Which is the reason why I'm taking it down. Taking down all evil. The time is now, because I say so. Because the powers that we cannot see, that are far more powerful than this involutionary force can ever be, they're on my side. They're on our side. They support me. And it's the biggest fucking problem that they have. That's their problem, which is why they're at war. I have that support by those powers, and that's why I'm still sitting here being able to speak with you after what was the biggest attack that we've ever experienced, but I'll make sure it's the very last attack. All right. Thank you for your attention. I'm stopping this recording now and we can speak. All right. Thank you for your attention.